I'm Tim the Milkman, and you're watching Hot Rod Madness. Hey man, this is Tim the Milkman. We're up here in Powder Springs at the little cruise in they got going on, and I can say there's quite a turnout here. There's probably over 100 cars, and this is one of them. This guy here, Mr. 66. Man, what kind of story you got on this thing? I know it looks rough, you know, no spectacular paint on it, but these old trucks are killer, man. I love these things.
It's a driver.
It's a driver, ain't it?
It's a beater. I beat it every chance I get. It 350, board 40 over.
Yeah. Wow, so that's a horse of a motor you got in that.
Carter carburetor. Got 85 front end under it, disc brake, power steering.
Now, when you say an 85 front end under it,
complete.
What kind, is that from a Silverado?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
85 Silverado.
Yeah.
Steering column in it. I had the Silverado, the disc brakes, the power steering, the power brakes, everything.
Okay.
I took and converted it all over to my 66.
You did all this work yourself,
Yeah,
didn't you?
Every bit of it.
Wow. So you got a little shop in the backyard and you go with it, right?
Yep.
You also got a 50 model.
54.
A 54?
I got a 54 5 window that I'm putting on an S10 frame.
Yeah.
With
gotcha.
the S10.
Interesting, yeah.
And it's gonna be a low rider rat rod.
Okay. All right. Can't wait to see that, man. And look. Don't put no spectacular paint on that one either.
I'm leaving it just like it is.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is gonna be original.
These things are awesome, man.
I'm leaving the it's got a little green on it.
Yeah.
A little rust, but the body on it is in good shape. Put the S10 floors in it with the hump in it, so I can actually mount it right on the frame low.
Yeah, if you remember back in when I had the possum cutter running, that's my kind of stuff, man. I love that stuff.
Yeah,
that is great.
I like that 5 window is gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be my next little baby. So
excellent, man.
Build me a little 350 to go in it.
Is that I'm looking at an original style horn here.
Yeah.
That Uga horn works, right? He's got to get his keys out of his pocket. Yeah. It does work. So
That's from the 60s.
From the 60s?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that horn I've had since I was probably 16 years old.
Okay, but the horn's older, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
There ain't no telling how old the horn is.
Not really.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it all. I've had it on about every hot rod I've had through the years, and I made sure that I hung on to it because it was something that from the old days.
Yeah. I'm looking at say this motor's 40 over. I'm looking at some red Moroso valve covers.
Yeah.
That's a big old carburetor on there, dude. What is that?
It come off a 66 Chevelle, big block. It's an old style Carter.
Okay.
It's actually old school.
It looks a little different.
Yeah, it's a lot different from any of the. I wish I could find another one but now you get Elderbrocks.
Yeah, Elderbrocks are
bought them out, because that's an old Carter that, like I say, come off a 66 big block.
Okay, so Elderbrock brought Carter out a long time ago, and they discontinued it, or?
Yeah, but no, when they bought it out, they ain't no more. If you can find one, they're like $700-800, but you can still find those old Carters.
Yeah.
That's been reconditioned.
Okay.
But there'd never be any more of them.
And you got one that runs good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it runs real.
All right. Excellent, man. Okay.
Put bucket seats in it with a 4-speed.
Yeah. Yep.
Tilt wheel.
Big old square dice there for a shifter handle.
Yep. Kept it. Moved the gas tank to the back.
Okay.
Put the tonneau cover on it.
Man, I like the little lights in the bed rolls here that you put in there. Those are cool. Oh yeah, like the seat belt buckle thing for the tailgate. That's cool.
Got rid of the chain on the back of it.
Yeah.
Cleaned all of it up.
So you just mash the button here and open the tailgate.
Yeah. Comes down.
That's neat.
S10 hangers.
Yeah.
Seat belts actually came out of a Ford.
I like the little lights. Little lights here in the bed rolls.
Yeah, that's my parking light. That's a brake light and blinker.
Gotcha.
And
all right.
Run my 66 tag. I got it registered.
Okay.
Through the Carroll County DMV.
Yeah.
And so that I can run it legal. And a tonneau cover.
Oh yeah, what'd that tonneau cover come off of?
Come off of a early '90s model Chevrolet.
Wow, it fits good.
Yeah, I took it was this thickness all the way around,
Yeah.
and I trimmed down the sides,
Yeah,
took an
you-
inch and a quarter off,
Right.
so that it actually made my own hinges.
Okay, yeah, it shuts and fits
when I-
really well. That's
Can't
nice.
get in the tailgate, can't get into the bed when I lock it, so
Yeah, that's good.
it actually
All right. Okay, Mr. 66. I appreciate you showing it to
Yes,
us,
sir.
man. All
Thank
the
you.
little
I
details.
appreciate
That's
it.
always cool.
yeah.
All right. All right, man. I'm cruising up through here, scoping out some rides. I see a familiar one here. This little Chevelle we done once before. Oh, look, there's Moon. Look at this guy. What's happening, Moon?
Good, good. You?
Doing all right, man?
Oh yeah, doing good. Just out here at the push rod cruise here in Powder Springs today,
Okay.
and checking out a few nice cars and
All
all.
right, so the push rods are kind of putting this on?
Yeah, yeah. They're the
Okay.
local club here, and
Gotcha.
so they have every fifth Saturday
Okay.
here, and look like we got a good crowd today.
Oh,
Thought
yeah,
we gonna have a little rain. a little
There's
early.
enough here to where we'll come back. Hey, man, don't touch that Chevelle. I know who owns that.
Oh, hey, this thing right here.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what I'm doing.
Oh, so you know the guy too, right?
Well, you know, I've seen the front end of it a lot, because every time I outrun it, I'm looking at it in the rearview mirror.
Gotcha.
But I thought I'd go around here and see if I could see the tail end on it, you know?
You ain't never saw the tail because your 56 does it?
Well, let's just say this big block
Yeah.
got all the little block it can handle.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
you know how this is.
All right.
I'm surprised he ain't over here dusting on this thing and all. He usually,
Oh yeah.
I think he uses lemon pledge on here.
Lemon pledge for the.
Yeah, he gets over here and he rubs this thing like a baby.
Gotcha.
It's red, ain't it?
Yeah, it looks red to me.
Look at this thing here. What is this?
Well, we got the specs
What?
on this thing once before, and that's a quite nice big block sitting in there to
What-
me.
What's it? Does it say Briggs and Stratton here?
Briggs and Stratton.
Yeah, I think that's what that is.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. If that's what you want to call it,
You know-
Moon. Yeah.
This is kind of this is the difference between
Yeah.
spitting on the handle and hoeing, you know?
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
man.
But anyway,
Do you
pretty red. Hey, look here. If you ever you say you know the fella that owns this thing,
Yeah.
you run into him, you just tell him I got a little something for him.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right, guys, we'll see y'all
All
later.
right. Okay, Moon. We'll catch you later. Hey, man, is this yours?
Yeah, it is.
All right, sir. What's your name?
Vic Barrett.
Vic. Thanks for bringing it out, sir.
Nice to meet you.
All right, man. Do you race this thing?
I haven't yet. It's a nostalgia race car.
Yeah, it's.
It's been raced before, but not me as the driver.
Okay. So the toy has a new owner.
Exactly. Well, I rebuilt the car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the car was not in this condition when I got it.
So you went through the whole thing, right?
Exactly.
You did it. And,
Exactly.
Looking at the tires and all, yeah, you plan on racing it, don't you?
Yeah. One day I plan on getting it back out in the nostalgia race series.
Wow, looks like pure fun to me.
It should be.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it
Cool.
should be.
Well, I'm glad people like you are keeping the industry going by rebuilding these old
Well,
cars.
thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to keep them going back.
What style body would you call that?
That's a 34 Ford 3-window coupe.
Okay, gotcha. And you're powering it with some kind of flathead, man.
100 horsepower flathead.
Oh yeah, nice. So
8 BA flathead.
okay. Wow, cool. Fram air on top. Well, you got
That's a little joke, a little side joke.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah. That's a Fram filter and Fram oil filter, which was the original equipment on these cars.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, gives it character, right?
Exactly.
I'm looking at 3 master cylinders on that thing. Is that what that is?
That's what it is.
Yeah.
One is a clutch for a hydraulic clutch.
Okay.
The other 2 are for a disc brake front and disc brake rear, so you never run out of brake.
Right. Okay.
So-
Smart thinking, right?
Right.
Yeah, you don't want to run out of brakes.
That's it.
Okay. You got the hood over there in the
Yes.
grass. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I seen you trailering this thing in, man. When you gonna race it?
Hopefully in the next few months, we're looking for a nostalgia race to take it to.
Okay. Gotcha. Man, that looks like fun, man.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Excellent. Okay. Well, I appreciate you bringing it out, showing it to us, sir.
Thanks a lot.
All
Appreciate
right.
it.
Man, that's ain't no telling what went into that paint job to get it to look like that. Hey, man, this your ride?
Yeah, it's yours.
Well, I'm over here checking this out, buddy. Did you paint this thing?
No, I didn't paint it. I purchased it from someone who had painted it, and Paint and Body Work put about $10,000.
Wow.
In the paint and body
It
work. on
looks it, man. That when you walk by it and the sun hits it, that thing changes all kind of colors.
Yeah, it's a black base,
Uh-huh.
and then there's diamond dust suspended in clear, and then over the top of that is more clear.
Wow. Okay. What's your name?
I'm Charles.
All right, Charles. Thanks for bringing it out and showing it to us. What kind of power plant you sporting here?
It's a 355. It's bored 30 over,
Okay.
and it's a few years old.
Yeah. What year is this car?
It's a 1948 Oldsmobile.
A 48 Oldsmobile. Okay.
It's called a 76 Coupe.
All right. Cool. That's a good sized car.
Yeah, yeah, it's
you
big.
You can kick back in there and cruise, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So, you mentioned wanting to sell this thing.
Yes. Uh-huh.
What are you asking for it?
I'm asking 18.9 for it.
Yeah.
It's got over 30 in it. That I bought it from a previous owner that had built it, and he fell in bad health,
Oh,
and
gotcha.
I had
yeah.
to sell it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
And so I've got receipts for about $30,000 on
Wow. Really?
on parts.
Wow. That. Yeah.
Parts, paint and body.
Okay. So with that being said, the bottom side of this thing is really nice as well, right?
Oh yeah, it's
Well
it's a
taken-
clean car. It's
Gotcha.
very clean.
Well taken care of.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. I see. So you can get in this and call it a dependable daily driver.
Yes, I've driven it all over Atlanta and all over Georgia, really.
Okay. I've seen it down at Street Side Classic, so I know you drive it.
Right.
Yeah. I was looking for you down there to get your story
Oh, were
on
you?
it
Okay,
because
cool.
just because of the paint.
Yeah.
That's quite unique.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I wanted something two things. I wanted something that had a back seat because I've got two sons that like to come with me to car shows usually.
Yeah.
And then I also wanted something that was unique, different, and that you just didn't see all the time.
Cool. I noticed the exhaust is turned out right
Yeah.
in front of the rear wheels.
Yeah, it's got custom exhaust
Yeah,
and
that's cool.
yeah, headers, custom exhaust. I mean, just
Yeah.
it's got a lot in it. The motor's not too built. It's just a
Okay.
30 over, but it's
Yeah.
not overly built.
But it still sounds pretty good, right?
Oh yeah.
Can you fire it up for us?
Sure.
Let's listen to it run. Love these old GM products, man. Okay, so you got electric actuators for the doors.
For the doors, and
Yeah.
I also have sitting on the shelf AC, heat, air,
Wow.
the whole heat,
Okay.
air, and everything to go in it. so.
Okay, he's got the AC unit for it. I'm looking at a tilt steering column here. Some
Yeah,
fairly.
It has
Nice.
a Mustang height front.
Okay, so it's got the front suspension is Mustang stuff.
Mustang. It's got disc brakes, Mustang disc brakes,
Yeah.
and the steering is, I think, out of a Cutlass.
Okay. Sounds like a smooth cruiser. Rev it up one time, man. All right, there you have it, folks.